My name is Brandon Aiken. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director for Sports Medicine at USC-Aiken. I also handle strength and conditioning as well. A colleague of mine kind of brought it to my attention, said, "Hey, have you seen this or heard about this?" So I kind of, explored it a little bit, and I was able to kind of garner a few bits and pieces off some things that I'd seen. And, from that point, I tried them out, and I saw some pretty amazing results from just that little bit. So at that point, I was like, let's go forward. I think for me, it was opening myself up to a new way to think about things. With the results you get and what you see happen, it really kind of changes your mindset on things. And then it changes your approach to things. So, what we normally go, this, that, and that, now it's shifted. Because now we're looking at more things and we've got an answer for those things. So for us, we're big on movement and things like that. For us, it allows us to kind of make things stick. If we're doing rehab or exercises, things like that, it gives us a way to kind of allow us to do the work that we want to do a lot easier. If I can get a muscle to relax and kind of, I don't want to say function, but function like it should, that makes our job a lot easier as far as athletic trainers and even strength coaches, because now I don't have to deal with any of the compensation patterns. I can kind of clear all that stuff out of the way and get to the root of the problem. It's really, I think, made things more efficient for us and for the athletes as well, because now we've got a way that they can kind of take care of themselves, and if it's something that I feel better, but I still kind of got a sticking point kind of thing, we can, dive in there a little bit further. God, there's so many actually. For us, and there's different levels to it too. I've used it, I recently just on my dad. He's in his, late 70s. He's getting ready to leave. We're taking him back to the airport, and he's like, sitting down to put on his shoe, and he's like, "Oh, God, I wrenched my back a few days ago." And I said, "Well, let me just give it a little try." So I just did a quick little, micro on him, and said it felt so great after that. We've seen a lot of back pain. We've seen a lot of knee pain, things like that. Just instantly, they're feeling better. I had a baseball player a couple weeks ago who they had some shoulder issues, and just by doing the zone 1 breathing already felt better. Wasn't 100%, but he's like, yeah, it feels better just by establishing that breathing pattern. And then, I had a colleague come in a couple days ago who's an avid CrossFitter, and introduced him to it and took him through it and said, just let me know, how it feels. He emailed me the very next morning, right after he got done with his workout, and said he set a lifetime PR on one of his workouts that he'd never gotten to before. And he wasn't even planning on doing the full thing. He was going to do it half of it, and ended up feeling so good during that session that he just went with it. And it just things like that. It's really neat to kind of see the responses and what you can do with it. I mean, it's a wide open door now, and it just allows us to see things through a different lens, and that's been really, really helpful for us.